Right, I'm not going to share any workflows today. I will share a little bit of where I'm at, what I'm doing, what workflows I'm working with, because everything's in progress at the moment. But what I did want to talk about, because we've hit a moment which happens every now and again. Seedance 2 has changed the face of AI movie making. This happened, and it has an impact, a big impact on AI people emotionally, as well as what you then are looking at moving forward, where it's headed. Seedance 2, without doubt, has cracked the veil on movie making. It's going to be a while before it becomes apparent, I think, but I mean, you can already see that it's very, very good and it's leaps ahead. But this isn't a bad thing. And people, what happens, I made this mistake when VO3 came out, and it came out and I just got gutted by it, and I couldn't even function for 3 days because I thought it was over for open source software because it was so good. It was such a leap forward. Within 3 months, 4 months, we were making stuff on OSS as good as VO3, and this will be the same. Open source stuff lags about 4 months, 3 or 4 months behind the subscriptions. And the reason that is because they've got paid devs and we don't. We've just got probably the same paid devs, or most of them, many of them, but they're just working for free. So they work at their passion and at their leisure. And we still get the stuff. So it's a positive. But now this is a thing that's going to impact people, and this, I think, is going to impact people more. And it's actually a good thing, but it's going to hurt. I went on, you have to bear with me on this one, but it's important because as a creative, and you'll no doubt joined this to follow me in order to learn how to create stuff, because you've got this idea that you want to make and you want to tell a story or you want to do a thing. Now, I was going to show you my Twitter notifications and posts, but I think I'll just witter at you. What's going on is very clear to me in the world at large, is that AI is never going to be appreciated by a large number of people in the way you expect. A lot of people are going to absolutely love going to look at your AI and tearing it to shreds, and it's going to happen all the time. And I'm getting it all the time, and I really feel it. If you saw the last post I made about this one, I'm trying to do conversation, I'm trying to do dialogue. And it's the same phenomenon I used to get writing music, where as soon as I show this to anyone, I just get criticised. I just get critique. And I'm like, can you fuck off? I'm like trying to do a thing here. And they're going, oh, look at that, his plastic face and the fucking... And that's all you're going to hear. That is all you're going to hear. No one is going to appreciate what you're doing. I mean, the few will, but they'll just be the polite ones that go, yeah, it was a bit plasticky, wasn't it? He's like, did you see? He's like, that wasn't real, was it? AI, it's crap. And it's true. But the thing is, you've got to battle on regardless. It's like, you've got to find a shield that will protect your creative drive, your creative nature. And you've not only got to protect yourself from the audience that you're trying to impress. I laugh because I've spent so many years going through this experience as a musician and as a failed musician, not as a successful one. I've had some successes. I've been signed up, all sorts of stuff. It's a load of bollocks. It is. There's no such thing as making it. And I don't know what filmmaking journey is, and so I'm experiencing all this horrible stuff already, and it's like, I just want to make a film that people appreciate and like, and it's not going to happen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a piece of AI shit that people love tearing apart. But the thing is, you've got to do it. You've just got to do it. Get out there and do it. But it could be disheartening. And so a couple of things. Firstly, I've hit a wall with this one. Like, my plan was, have a plan. That's stage one. I should probably try and organise this conversation with you better, but it's a very important one. But have a plan, because then if you remember way back, I went, I'm going to make the opening scenes, I'm going to make the opening dialogue. And that's exactly what I've done. I've made the opening scenes, they all look shit. And I've made a crappy reminiscence moment, my first ever one, wanted to see what it looks like, and then I made a load of dialogue. Great Southern Land, this is my story. It's the first 5 minutes of potentially, look, there you go, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes and nearly 30 seconds are done. All of it needs reworking. Our open source AI is there if you've got a 50x card, but at a 30, 60 like I've got to be doing a lot of hard work to get to here. And I made that mistake, I mean, to make it look good. Perfected, characters correct, no errors. There'll be errors, but you know. And I made this mistake last year, and then I got caught in a research loop with QWEN and just Vase and all this, and trying to fucking perfect everything. And there's just no point. And it's the moment we're at now. But what Seedance has done is cracked open the egg, and now AI Slop's not going to be good enough anymore. People are going to have to make story, because now we can. Like if you've seen some of what Seedance is doing, it's just primed for movie making. And that's where the rubber hits the road, and most people won't be able to do it. And that's what we're going to discover, because all people have been doing is making trailers, music videos, AI Slop and TikTok dances and action, VFX. That's great, but it's not story, and story is really important. And story really in visual form comes from dialogue. Yes, you can do silent movies and expressive, but if you look back in history, you'll see what happened to the silent movie era. It died a death the moment the Talkies came out, and that's going to happen here. So be ready for that, because we're in a shift, and there's quite a few shifts, and no one likes change. And when it comes along, it's uncomfortable. And that's why, if you look at my Twitter, which I won't bother showing you, there's a lot of angry people out there who hate AI, and they're not going away. They're not about to change their mind. Even when AI gets so good that you can't tell it's AI, which Seedance has nearly done, they're going to hate it. They're going to go to watch it to figure out how to hate it more. It's what people do. We're all like it in our own way. Anyway, there's that. So what I wanted to say was, ignore it. Ignore the noise. Focus on what it is you want to do. And if you hit brick walls, like I just have with this, where I could go back, I could be the goodest boy and work hard on it and polish it up and spend hours and not really enjoy it, because then it becomes a chore. Or I could fuck it off, park it, sorry about all my swearing, park it and go and work on some space vamps. And I think that's a much better idea. So I'm going to do space vamps for a bit, because I've got this other story. I mean, I might jump on something else. But anyway, this is the Klein. I tested Klein because I had to, because I was trying to do character swaps and trying to swap my character back in. As I said before, I quite like this other guy in the shot who I've since changed, and I'm getting not the results I want. This guy looks great. I wanted to try and shove this guy in and make him look better. And this is a very good workflow though, but what I need to do is improve my source images, and that's a lot of work. There's still a big problem with character consistency for us in open source. Seedance and all those seem to be cracking that already, and we're lagging behind still. So it's kind of like, maybe take a break, go and make some space vamps, whatever the hell that is. I don't, with big boobies, stuff like that. Get your spirits back up. And I don't know what ladies would do if they were to get their spirits back up. Probably firemen or something, I don't know. But yeah, and then just, so the next period of time, I'm not going to be focusing on anything like I was, other than just floating about, testing stuff and waiting for it to level up again. Because you hit creative brick walls, you hit dead end moments where it seems like it's all over because Seedance 2 just came out. But actually all that's done is it's set the new markers up the road that we're now all aiming at. That's all it's done. And within 3 or 4 months, we'll all be there doing it, because that's how it works. It trickles down into the open source. I've seen it before. Don't panic if you had been. Stick with it. If you're feeling uncomfortable, bored, peed off, like it's all over, go and find something enjoyable to do with AI or without it. I won't be sharing this workflow either. This is Klein, though, you know, just to give you a bit of information. It's quite good for face swaps, but you need the 9B model for face swaps. But I found it very good for, once I've fiddled around with it, and this was done, guess how long it took to do this from text? On my pretty much nearly 900p there, 20 seconds. 20 seconds per image, that quality at 900p with Klein 4B model once I tweaked it a bit. I'll share this in the next video because the next video will be whatever the hell I did with space vamps probably, or I'll put that up. That I'm hiding her boobies from you. Look. God, there's so many perverts in AI, really. The Gooner squad, I mean, I was a pervert. I'm too old to be a pervert now. But the Gooner squad, I mean, it doesn't mean I don't appreciate beauty, but the Gooner squad are relentless, and sometimes it catches me out. And I'll just go, oh my God, what the hell? How are they able to even make that? It's no wonder Seedance got taken down or banned in the UK or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I'm working next on a sci-fi idea. I might end up jumping off that, but I'm testing stuff with it. Weak point at the moment is character consistency. It's probably user error, not the tools. It often is. And yeah, I will reiterate, you're not going to be loved. Your work is not going to be loved. Your work is going to be critiqued, and you have to find a way to develop a iron shirt kung fu against this battering emotion that you will get when you try to create something. And it will be especially true when you try to create dialogue, because everyone's a critic, everyone's an expert, and you're never going to make anything if you cower before that. And yet at the same time you have to listen to what people are saying, so it's a funny balance. I'll talk more of it as we get on. As I keep saying that as we go, I've got to stop saying these repeat phrases, I noticed. 12 minutes, I don't mind 15, you probably do. I think that's about it. I just wanted to take a quick break to share that. Let me share there's a text if you are mucking around with Klein. I found that worked pretty well. I was going for this, there's quite a few in there. I'm going for this, I don't know if you've seen it before. I love this aesthetic. Some guys don't take it, but I absolutely love the aesthetic. And this is what
for a while. Me and my heart were tired. As long as you're away from us, we're just living in the past.
Yeah, we have to make talkies. Everyone will critique it. Yeah, actually, I did a shootout with Z-Image and QWEN. QWEN was actually rubbish, I felt. I mean, actually, it's not that bad. It's got a kind of Barbarella vibe to it. Those speedometer dials. And where was... I think I deleted all the ones from... Oh, no, there's a Z-Image. Z-Image actually has a really good 60s feel. If you ever used to watch The Avengers or any of those, that's pretty good, actually. It's got those, like, soft makeup eyes that they always used to do in the 60s. No, I might have to go back and look at Z-Image again. But... yeah, it took a while getting to a place where I felt it was good enough. Anyway, that'll do. 15 minutes. I just wanted to share where I'm at and what's going on with Seedance and the impact it has on us all. Catch you next time.